So, Microsoft is introducing age verification for UK gamers. Here is some of the things you might want to know. Okay, why is Xbox demanding your ID? Well, Xbox players across the UK have got this new requirement: verify your age or face restrictions. It's not something Microsoft has chosen. It's driven by the UK's new Online Safety Act, which came into force last month, and it mandates platforms verify user ages to protect children from harmful content. They obviously deem that the Xbox Online experience is harmful content. The verification process involves uploading, well, there's several ways: uploading government-issued ID, so you can upload a passport or a driver's license or something like that. You can use facial recognition technology through biometrics. And also I think you can use a credit card, make a small micropayment or something using a credit card. All of this will be verified through third-party providers like Yoti, who will then take all your data and attempt not to lose it. It's not happened so far, but Microsoft have emphasized security and compliance. But there's a lot of debate about surveillance, data collection, and whether we're trading privacy for access, that sort of thing. But let's look at what actually it means for gamers, both under 18 and over 18. So, the timeline is happening. They're asking for it now. Age verification this year remains optional, so you can decline and you can ignore them without immediate consequences. All your gaming functions will work perfectly well, no issue whatsoever. 2026, next year, this will change. You will be, if you haven't verified your age, you will be classed as an unverified account. So you'll automatically, probably, from what I've read anyway, will lose access to social features, multiplayer modes, and online communication tools. There's a big worry here that this is going to expand to other platforms. Almost certainly the other gaming platforms are going to do something similar. If we get digital ID, it'll get even scarier. It could well become mandatory across all sorts tomorrow, so not a great place for freedom and privacy in the UK at the moment. So what happens if you don't verify? Well, basically, you'll be an unverified account. As I say, you'll lose access to online multiplayer gaming, including things like Fortnite, Call of Duty, which kind of have to be online, really, for most of the fun. And Minecraft multiplayer modes, single-player games should remain accessible to everybody, even if you don't verify. All the communication features will be disabled, so forget talking, voice chat, text messaging, party chat. You won't be able to do any of that if you don't verify. There's some talk that you might be able to send chat direct messages to your friends if you don't verify, but I'm not sure about that. Limited social features, so all community features, clubs looking for group functionality as well could be restricted, and for some strange reason it's likely that screenshots, clips and achievements will also be limited. What happens if you're under 18 and you verify? Of course, there's two questions here. Those of us over 18 don't like to be asked to verify our age, but under 18s can't prove they're over 18, obviously. So what's going to happen to under 18 players? Well, they should be able to play most of the online games in general. Certainly non-adult rated titles will be perfectly fine. What I've read is that there's some talk about restricting access to any age 18 and above games to under 18s. Kind of wouldn't make sense verifying your age if you didn't do something like that. Even though most of my children both played 18 games from about 12, so likes of Call of Duty, which I think are 18, all that sort of stuff. Online could be restricted if you're under 18, if you verify you're under 18. So there's going to be a lot of restrictions to social and communication features. You'll be defaulted to safer settings and probably blocked from contacting certain people. I'm not really sure. The big one is the over 18 titles. The best guess is you can play in single player, but you may be blocked online. But we have to see. We've not seen definitive confirmation yet that that's going to be enforced. That will cause a lot of people will get very upset about that, I would think. It's a bigger picture here. Forget about it, gaming for a minute. these digital IDs and your freedom online. The Online Safety Act was there to protect children, but it seems to be going much, much further. And there's a lot of scope in the Online Safety Act, and I made some videos about it here, for taking it much further for things like scanning email messages and monitoring encrypted chat and all that sort of thing. It's all in the Online Safety Act. It's just not been implemented yet. This is going to spread to social media, news sites and online shopping, stuff like that, unless we stop it. So if you value some sort of anonymity online, you don't want the government or Big Brother monitoring your every move, make a song and dance about it, complain about it where you can, write to your MP, vote with your feet against any policies. Stay informed about how this is going to happen and how your data is used. Remember, all this data you supply to age verification processes floats around on the internet, and anybody can get access to it. Right, that's the slight rant at the end of this information, and thank you for watching, and have a great day, everybody.